It's for you. Also, this bag was once for another man who gave it back to me.
Didn't show up to the podcast.
So it has his name on it, so don't worry about that.
Wait, you gave...
Just open it. No, that present wasn't once for another man.
I was going to say, you gave
bag was.
another man a T-shirt with us on it? No wonder he returned it. He's like, that's not even me. I was going to help you with a few gift-giving tips. Although now I kind of wish you had. I'm silenced.
Is my mic blocking my face? Erica, how is my sound sounding? Am I blasting out? Okay. We're doing great. All right. Everyone's got their devices. I don't care.
You're
it's
talking
fine.
about? Oh, you're talking about her giant sippy cup.
My giant sippy cup.
It was. Cups seem to have trended larger and larger. Is this like peak sippy cup? No. Are we at peak sippy cup culture? Like, is it going to drop off quickly?
How much time? I think I should have at least.
1 hour, 17 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I just gonna. Yeah.
We're going to definitely use all of that. We're going to use
Oh,
all
thank you for telling
battery
me.
life that you have.
And the red
100%.
thing that's in your lap, when you move your phone, I can see it.
Okay. I will move it. It looks like I've got something red in my crotch.
About the,
It does.
But about the sippy cup, Christy, was there like a dehydration pandemic passing through that I didn't I missed?
Would love red lights on. I would love to talk about this.
Or has this already been talked about? I'm sorry. Is this like?
I would
did
love to
miss
talk about
something?
water though.
Oh, yeah. So I found that electrolytes are key to like my energy levels.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. So I feel like we've lived in a take less salt into your body culture for my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like too much salt, it's bad for you. Mm-hmm. But I feel like maybe I was undersalting, and now I'm taking electrolytes, which is primarily salts.
Undersalting.
And so many things that we take are salts.
You can oversalt.
Of course. But I feel like that's what I came from, that culture. I never salted anything.
I love this topic actually.
You like salt?
I'm glad you brought it up. Electrolytes. Because I've been recently electrolyting.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'm overdoing it, and that is drying out my skin.
Oh, you think the electrolytes are drying out your skin?
I fear it.
You fear it. Do you know that I mix my own electrolytes from raw ingredients?
I didn't know that. What are the raw ingredients? I imagine salt.
So I used ChatGPT.
Kevin Burns is with me today, everybody. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you.
He's our strategist. Carry on.
Strategy. So here's my my electrolyte strategy.
Yes. What is the strategy?
I just I found that taking them, I bought some over-the-counter electrolytes, and I found that it helped me with my energy levels, especially afternoon energy levels. I don't generally drink caffeine.
Okay.
Today being the exception because we're on the pod.
Okay.
But I found that it helped my energy levels stabilize in the afternoon. So I would do that. But then I was looking at the ingredients and what I was paying for it. I thought it's not a lot of potassium and magnesium that was in it relative to what you're paying for the product.
It's expensive.
And then relative to what you might want to take if you're taking it as a supplement. So I thought, well, why is the... And so then I just looked at the raw ingredients that you can buy, and it's, you can buy them by the kilo, for example. And you can, if you just get a little scale and you get a recipe that works for you, you can weigh it out and you figure out the scoop size. And so that's been working out great.
Is it annoying to do it?
In the beginning, it was a little bit annoying because it looked like I was running a meth lab from my kitchen because they're all white powders.
Yes.
I don't know if meth is white powder, but I'm imagining.
Okay.
So
I've never made my own meth, so.
Well, you got to just live in certain places in certain parts of the country. It's pretty normal.
I hear that if you have an RV, it's helpful, but.
Well, for explosive reasons.
I've heard. I've just heard.
So I would mix it on the counter. My wife was so patient. Like, she never said anything about like why is there white powder all over the counter all the time?
She didn't think to ask. She trusts you.
I think she was aware of what it was, but there wasn't a complaint about like, can we tidy this up? So I got the scale that does milligrams and micrograms, so you can really get precise about it. If you're doing this, you don't want to like mess yourself up.
Right.
And so but it's it's these little powdery things, and you're trying to scoop it. And of course, the whole scoop is living in the powder. So when you pick up the scoop, some falls off. And anyhow, we got it all worked out now. So once I got the recipe down, I could mix it in bulk.
Okay.
And then 1 scoop is the appropriate amount to take.
And you do this every day?
Yeah, I do it every, generally in the morning, like first thing in the morning. Because one thing I heard on a podcast, so this is not medically relevant. But I think it tracked. Like, I go, oh, that makes sense. So when you eat too much salt in your diet, you sometimes notice it because you feel kind of like poofy, right? You feel like you're swelling up.
Yes.
And the reasoning was when we drink just water, it might be eliminating a lot of salts from your body, because that would be the secondary thing you would do. If you feel too poofy from salt, you would drink water and you feel better. And the other thing is most of the water we're drinking, we're not actually hydrating and absorbing it, because we need salt for it to bind.
We're flushing it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, that kind of makes sense too. So maybe a little bit of salt in your electrolytes could be beneficial. Anyway, I didn't realize we were going to talk about salts and electrolytes.
You started it, so.
Yeah.
But I actually really like talking about it, and I'm very interested in it, and I am trying to figure out what the right amount of electrolytes for me is, and I've been experimenting. It's also, like I said, very expensive, and so I've just been doing a little.
So mix your own.
And
maybe I could sell you some of mine.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a marketing podcast.
Yeah, well, once we ship it in from Chile, it's going to get expensive for me, so.
Yeah.
I'll just make my own or buy my own. Sometimes there are certain things in my life that I optimize that I'm fine with being more convenient over price.
Price over convenience.
Convenience over price. Some things they're price over convenience.
You're willing to pay for a service.
I'm willing to pay for convenience is what I'm getting at.
Of course.
So,
right.
And I think at this time electrolytes is that. So anyway, bringing it back to the sippy cup.
Dehydration.
Anyway. I drink a lot of water. I'm so excited you're here today.
Thanks.
It's been 1 whole year since he's made me wait to get back here.
Yeah.
People go back and watch his other episode with me. It's very good.
There's been promises. There's been threats.
Threats, mostly.
And here we are.
Here we are. So I am going to make you go through your bag with me. I want to do
we're straight into the bag.
What's in your bag? What's in your bag? Then we'll get into
bag,
marketing things. We're going to do what's in your bag. I'm very excited about it.
Two pouches. This is my travel backpack. Love it because it's lightweight, very collapsible.
Amazing.
And then when you're out and about for the day, boom, you're ready to roll. So I am traveling. So I have some travel related things that I do use versions of at home.
Okay.
So this pouch will not be opened because it's full of extremely personal, extremely embarrassing things.
Okay. You've only created curiosity.
That I would not even trust our great editors here to edit out in post.
You
I know.
can trust me.
But this pouch, now you're going to see what's in here and you're like, what could possibly be more embarrassing than that?
Especially after Adrian's episode.
Okay. Oh, no. Adrian is the owner of it. Okay. Also, I have 2 items. One I'm going to kind of market because my wife introduced it to me.
Okay.
Maybe a backstory. How many? Do we have an hour and like 20 minutes left of battery?
We've got so much time. Plus bonus episode material. So
okay.
make sure you talk into your mic.
I'm a bit of a light sleeper.
Okay.
Light and noise kind of wakes me up. Now, my wife in recent years has started snoring.
Okay.
But I'm not like a rhinoceros kind of snoring. I mean like a sweet little baby Jesus snore.
Oh,
just
cute.
Like,
I didn't know Jesus snored. That's adorable.
It's so cute. They don't even talk about it.
It's not even in the Bible.
Not in any sources. You'll find no source material for this.
It's fake news, in
fact. This is breaking news here. This is breaking news. Okay. So it's just a sweet little snore, but I'm such a light sleeper that it's my fault, and I wake up.
I am too.
And then I can't go back to sleep.
Same.
Because I'm fixated on this light, gentle little snore.
Okay.
So she and I would wear earplugs, like the regular, like spongy earplugs.
Yeah.
But they would hurt my ears after a few days or a few weeks. I mean, I would take them out during the day, but at night the pressure of like pushing in your ear canal. Have you ever done this? Anybody?
I have a. How do I want to work?
Okay, enough about you. So here's what I have. This is the Soundcore A20 Sleep Earbuds.
Whoa! Wait, hang on. Is that an Anchor brand?
This is Soundcore A20 Sleep Earbuds. I don't know anything.
Soundcore
is I think, I don't know. Soundcore is the brand.
Carry on.
And they're these little guys. Look how tiny they are. I know.
Whoa, hang on.
Wait. And it's like, look, this part isn't even, so it has like this rubber little gasket that goes over the whole thing that holds it in place so it's not hard plastic on your ear. And you put it in. Obviously, there's one for each side. And see how small it is? So you can sleep on your side.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have small ears?
Yeah, I do.
Because I have infant-sized ears. And so...
What she doesn't know is it's playing brown noise right now, and I cannot hear anything she's saying.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I can't.
It's playing brown noise?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. So there's a little memory chip inside of each one, along with a battery. So it's not Bluetooth connected while you sleep. So you're not getting Bluetooth.
Whoa, say that again. It's not.
It's not Bluetooth connected. There's actually memories. You're storing white or brown noise, or the noise that you choose to store in them.
How do you pick the noise? From what?
From
How?
the app.
So
there's an app you download. You can download 4 different noises, and then you select from that. You can get rid of those and put different noises. But anyway, they work really good, and I think the battery lasts 10 hours because you're not Bluetooth connected, so it's very efficient on the battery.
Hang on.
And they just yesterday, they released a new version, the A30s, which are noise canceling.
That's crazy. And I think the reason I recognize that is I have Soundcore headphones.
There you go.
So I already have that app.
Okay.
So I could get those.
Totally. They're a little bit pricey. I got mine on sale. So I'm not going to brag. They do work as regular headphones as well, but they don't have a speaker pickup, so you can't like talk on the phone and things like that.
They work as headphones. You can hook them up to your...
Yeah, they do Bluetooth connect to your regular phone, so you can listen to music and stuff, and they're pretty good.
And they don't fall out in your sleep.
They don't fall out because they have that little rubber gasket thingy that you twist it back, and it kind of like gets... See how flush they are?
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
And they don't hurt when you...
So that's item 1.
Yeah.
And item 2...
Stop, Kevin. Why? Oh, my God.
Sorry, mic bump. Item 2. So this is what my beautiful and gorgeous wife wakes up to every morning. And she said the little bit of beard really like...
It brings the masculine energy. It brings the masculine energy.
It does.
Oh,
so I have a different one at home, to be fair. It's black. It's like it's a little more... It's satin black, so it's much more masculine.
It's much more sexy. Okay, sorry for that interruption. Our cameras had a little bit of a malfunction.
Hey, we're all imperfect.
Anyway, I am really excited about all of that, and I do want to say that I am obsessed with sleeping with an eye mask, and I think that anyone who doesn't, you should try it. It's hard at first, but then it changes your life, and now I can't not sleep with one.
So, yeah, on the eye mask thing, I knew in theory it's good to have a dark room, blah, 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 and we tried to do our best. But there was a place we stay in Brooklyn, New York, that's has it's a really nice apartment, but has a really bright light. Like there's a parking garage next door, and there's a really bright light that no matter like how tightly you close the little mini blinds, it feels like it's daylight out there. I feel like it's like remember that Seinfeld episode where he had the red rooster neon light? It's like that. Like I would wake up like at 3 a.m, like what's happening?
Yes.
So I started wearing an eye mask there, and started kind of getting into it then. But what's amazing is my wife, not a problem at all. Like the light, all of that doesn't disturb her sleep in the least. I have no idea how it's possible. I'm more than a little bit jealous of her ability to sleep soundly. Yeah.
I am too.
If I could imitate a couple of things about her, that would be one of them.
Me also.
Yeah.
I am going to look into those little earbud things.
Yeah.
They sound amazing. I have somebody that I sleep with every now and then who is also a snorer, and
go on.
I can't. I have to sleep with earplugs. They fall out of my ears, and I just I need something like that. So
yeah,
I like brown noise or green noise, white noise.
And as a marketing point, I was extremely skeptical because I thought I would if spongy earplugs don't work for me as far as like comfort, how is anything else gonna work?
Mm-hmm.
And I was an absolute no on buying them, but they had a 30-day return policy, and I thought, well, what do I have to? Yeah, give it a try. And I did happen to find them on sale for half off, which was also enticing to me.
I like it.
But there was like, I would have happily, knowing what I know now, I would have happily paid full price.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm going to look them up. Yeah. Anything else in your bag that you want to show me? Or is that it? That was pretty good.
If the camera malfunctions again, I'll show you other things.
Okay. That's off-camera stuff. All right. I have a couple things I want to show you in my bag.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, good.
Actually, I don't know if there's anything new in this bag. And you've already seen my Adrian. There's mayonnaise in this bag.
So how did HR respond to Adrian's episode?
Which HR?
The HR department, when making you heard holding personal hygiene, use personal hygiene items.
This is our HR.
Oh my God.
So that was the response of HR. And this is a mayonnaise I need to return because we didn't use it in our mayonnaise test. So that's why it's in this purse. So really, there could ever be lots of things, but that's
mayo. Oh yeah, we did the mayo test. Check out those social posts.
Yeah, I have a different bag that I want to show you though. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's for you.
Is this gift giving? Wait, whoa. If you're giving me a gift, I feel very uncomfortable because I didn't realize this was.
It's a surprise. Also, this bag was once for another man who gave it back to me.
Didn't show up to the podcast.
So it has his name on it, so don't worry about that.
Am I going to open it live on the podcast? Hang on. I hope it's a puppy.
Yes.
I love puppies. Wait, you gave...
Just open it. No, that present wasn't once for another man.
I was going to say, you gave
bag was.
Another man a T-shirt with us on it? No wonder he returned it. He's like, that's not even me. I was going to help you with a few gift-giving tips. Although now I kind of wish you had. Oh, that's a very sweet picture. I'm just so genuinely happy now and in the picture. I'm getting emotional. It might be the caffeine though.
I have one also for me.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna wear one as well? We can be twins.
We can twin in our.
I feel like it's my size.
Do you remember a few weeks ago when I asked you what size T-shirt you wear?
Yeah. Oh, this is why?
This is why.
I feel like I can't wash it, though, because it might ruin the image.
It says the Christy and Kevin Reunion Tour 2025.
Get the swag. Click the link.
In the bio, if you would like to wear our faces
For
on
sure,
a shirt.
Mom. You know who you are.
Mom? Kevin's mom, would you like to wear?
No, you can't have one for free.
Sure. Would you like to purchase a shirt with our faces
Tesla.
on it? Would she wear one?
No, but she would probably like to have one.
Just to put it on the wall, or?
There are shrines.
Mm-hmm.
I can say no more.
That's a mom thing. My mom would never wear a shirt with my face on it.
Well, there's one way to test this theory. Let's send one to Mom. I'm going to see her on Saturday. Oh.
Okay, so you bring that. Ask her if she'll wear it.
I'm not going to ask her to wear it. I'm just going to present it, and let's see if it appears in the wardrobe.
I got this for you, Mom. See what happens.
Anyway. She'll just wonder why it wasn't a picture of she and I. That's all. That would be the first question. What?
I can teach you.
Although she knows who you are because she does watch.
Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin's mom.
I got you one extra subscriber.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin's mom, for being here. I love you. Let's talk about marketing things now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I just did an amazing job marketing
those.
Did. I think I sold 3 of those earbuds.
At least.
Right. In this room.
If you buy one because of Kevin, let us know in the comments.
Well, why don't you just put an affiliate link in the bio?
I need to figure out affiliate links.
Super easy.
Amazon. I could be making so much money over all of the ridiculous products.
In addition to
vomit bags, portable bidets. earplugs,
Earbuds.
earbuds,
Sleep earbuds.
sleeping earbuds, Soundcore sleeping earbuds, eye masks,
Right.
pictures of our faces on shirts.
Marketing. Okay.
Marketing.
What aspect of marketing
We
do you
were
want to
going to
get
talk
into?
about social media strategy today, because it's a little bit of me and you combined.
Yeah, we've been working on a few projects together. And one of the challenges that we've gotten into is social media. There's paid and there's organic. And getting into each social media platform, what does the person that's on that platform expect? Why are they there? What do they want to see? And how do you try to get the content that you have for the company that you're producing information for, marketing for, to fit in with that so that it feels natural?
Yes.
And what do you have any thoughts on that? How do you achieve that?
Different. How do you achieve what specifically? Different businesses with social media? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. So how do you make something feel natural and organic, even though it's marketing and it's effectively paid? It's not organic, right? We're a marketing company producing content.
So I think so for one thing, social media is always changing, and so you have to keep up with the scene and which social media platform you're using. It used to be that a lot of people were trying to post the same content and just spread it across each channel. And for a time, maybe that worked a little bit, or you could post the same post and also share it to Facebook and also put it on Instagram and also throw it on Twitter. And maybe sometimes that works, or it used to work, and it's not working anymore. And that's because different people are in different places, and they come to the different social channels with a different expectation of what they're there for. So you might be a person that's like, I'm a Twitter person. I like Twitter for certain reasons. I might be a TikTok person, and I like TikTok videos for a certain reason.
Right.
But I don't like both because of who I am and also what kind of business I am. And so taking all of that into consideration, you have to make content with those things in mind. They're not going to all translate. And so with like B2B in particular, how do you make content that is both relevant to your brand and also in some form entertaining, educational? And that's been something we've been talking about a lot with strategy. And so you have to put a lot of thought into it.
So I think one of the challenges is when you're working with a corporate client, obviously they want to come across as more professional.
Yes.
But that's going to resemble really closely like paid ads. And when you look at what's on social, it's very informal. So example, if I was doing marketing for these earbuds, I feel like some version of what we just did would be perfect. First person account.
Yep.
This is what my problem was.
Yep.
So you're stating the problem.
Yep.
This is my experience with the product. I was skeptical. It surpassed my expectations. I want to share that experience with you. When you do that in an informal setting, it feels very organic. And I feel like that's how you nail organic social marketing, not a very polished professional clip of something.
Yes.
And I feel like it's hard for corporations to buy into that because it goes against their DNA.
And fear.
Everything needs to be reviewed, polished, perfect, and then put it out there. And it just comes, ironically, sort of like AI kind of has that uncanny valley feel about it still. I feel like that's how it comes across when you're on social and you see a very polished piece of content. It's like, oh, that doesn't fit with what I'm interested in right now. So kind of getting those two, finding the balance between those two things, I think is the key. But that first person story about what worked for them, I think even though you can, for example, sometimes you see an ad introduction on a YouTube video ad, and obviously it's a paid ad, so it's not even trying to be organic,
right?
But it's that first person story. And if even though you hate it because it's interrupting the video you want to see and you're waiting to see, if they say something about a problem that they solved with this product, you don't want to believe it. But after watching it 20 or 30 times, you get closer and closer to the edge of, you know what? Maybe watch the rest of the ad first of all.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit like skip, and maybe I'll click it. And if you make the mistake of clicking it, you will get so many ads from that company.
Yes.
It is insane. So I did that once. So finally, like after, 36 times watching 5 seconds of this ad, I'm like, I'm going to click it and fill out the form. And holy Moses.
Yep.
Was that a mistake?
You're in now.
Yeah, I was in.
Yep.
So now all my ads are that particular company, and all my emails are that particular company. And of course, I didn't even finish the process because I got about halfway through the process and realized, like, oh, I see where this is going, and I'm not interested in that. Mm-hmm. And so I just stopped. But I didn't have to finish the whole process, and they had enough on me to target me for the rest of my life.
That's kind of in line with what Adrian was saying with PPC, that it takes many, many, many times of flashing it to somebody before they'll.
Maybe that's something to get into here is the patience.
Yeah.
The patience that companies need when approaching marketing. Mm-hmm. Because obviously, when they come to do digital marketing, when they come to do marketing, at the end of the day, they want more clients, right? They want good client retention, but principally they're looking for more new clients. Right. And sometimes if you talk about like the funnel, there's parts of the funnel that are much higher than that about brand awareness.
Yeah.
And so they might not be in the position where they want to buy that product right now. They might not have a need for it. They don't have that problem.
But they know it exists now.
But if you get that brand awareness, and when they do have that problem, you want to be the brand that pops into their mind as the solution to that problem.
Right.
And on past episodes, I think with Anna Lynn, you talked about how is marketing sort of like skeezy in the sense of like, are you manipulating?
Is it manipulative?
And I was just like, I was screaming into the screen from Patagonia as you ladies were talking about that. I'm like, oh, I have so many opinions about this because I feel like, and you can edit this out in post if this is like totally off. Okay. But my feeling about marketing is at C Point, I love it. I love the way we do it, and I love the clients that we work with because nobody's trying to go viral. Nobody's trying to upsell people with something that they don't need or want. And that's a huge part of marketing. When you say, oh, I work in marketing, people go like, ugh. Yeah. Because that's what we get pounded with day after day is stuff that we don't want, that we don't need, and that's not even, the product isn't even authentic to what they're saying it is. It's sort of a scam. It's like borderline scam. But I think in the ideal world, and much closer to what we do here at C Point, you're taking a genuine, authentic company, like the clients that I've worked with here anyway, and they have a product that they believe in, that they want the customer to be happy with, and to be a repeat customer. So it's not just a one-off, like let's scam these people and move on. So you have that. And now our job is to try to get the eyeballs of the public that's interested in this product onto this particular company and communicate why this is a good choice for them or why it's the best choice for them.
Right. And so and we've talked about that a little bit too, like why it matters the customers that you take on and believe in what they do.
Right.
Because, we could be taking on people who we don't believe in what they're doing.
And just get money for 2 or 3 months and try to do something viral.
If they are doing.
Obviously we know how to go viral. We know how. Adrian, you know who you are. Clearly, you won that game. So a way I thought of comparison is skeezy versus authentic.
Yeah.
And because there's a gray line. It's not always so clear exactly where that line is. You have some, and we won't even say, we're going to make it gender neutral. Okay. Some people pursue a spouse for monetary gain.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Classically, they're called gold diggers.
Yep.
But it could go either way.
Yep.
Now, those people can be very focused and very capable. They would look at their target and they would say, what are their interests? I'm going to mold myself into the ideal. Like, oh, this girl likes ballroom dancing. I'm going to become a ballroom dancer. Oh, this girl likes tulips. I'm going to learn all about tulips, whatever it is. And they transform themselves into the ideal for this person. That's skeezy marketing.
Yes.
Because it's not authentic. That's not really who they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're just presenting, and then obviously at some point, the purchaser is going to be disappointed when they realize this is only skin deep, their interests, and the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Versus a more, let's say, a standard relationship where two different people, two different sets of interests, and you have a little bit of overlap.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that's where you meet. You meet in that overlap. But it's not inauthentic once you start to like that person that you also mold and go, oh, this person likes that. Let me see if I can highlight that about my interest. And if you genuinely have that interest, perfect. So in marketing, how does that like translate to marketing? So some companies will effectively lie about what they really are, what they're really about, so that the person that has a problem and a need thinks that this is the solution.
Mm-hmm.
And they get it, you know, QVC, you know who you are. You get the product in the mail and you go, oh, this is, oh, actually a better example is every time we've ordered something from AliExpress, it's like half the size of what you thought it was going to be. Yes. I don't understand why everything is so small. I think it has something to do with shipping costs. Yes. So they just say like, you're never going to buy two things from us. So we're just going to make it half the size of what you think it is.
From them, but I've heard that.
It's everything is so small.
Mm-hmm.
But you're kind of like, you're not a large person. So maybe it's just made for you.
It might work.
Maybe I'm ordering in Christie's size.
I guess so. Maybe I'll give it a try.
I'm going to try it again. I'm back, AliExpress. I'm back. Okay, so that's the bad version.
Yes.
The good version is a company looks at what they're good at, mm-hmm. what their strengths are, and what their customer needs are, and the marketer will highlight the strengths that the customer needs.
Right.
As opposed to, you know, it would be weird if you go, well, I want an authentic relationship, going back to the human relationship part. It would be weird if you go, well, like, I'm not going to make myself look better because I want them to like who I really am. Well, I think it's normal to want to look your best mm-hmm. for the person that you like.
Right.
That's not inauthentic.
Right.
So I think that's what marketing is, right? We want to present the best authentic part of a company to that ideal customer,
right,
so that they can be attracted to it as opposed to repulsed by it.
And to just anyone for anything right. to make a sale.
So I think the authenticity and the motives and the genuinely wanting that person to be happy with it and it actually being possible because it's a real thing. Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of, for me, the difference between the manipulative sort of lying version of marketing mm-hmm. and the authentic, much harder.
Yeah.
Because it has to be a good company producing a good product and willing to be patient to get those interested eyeballs mm-hmm. to buy the product.
So bringing that all back to creating social content, mm-hmm. what have you found? How do you translate that to creating good social content for clients?
Well, a lot of it has to do with what the client wants. So there's always that limitation. Mm-hmm. So they might have a overall business strategy mm-hmm. that is maybe different mm-hmm. than what you might be trying to do as a marketing strategy. Mm-hmm. So you have to align it with the overall business strategy. Right. So that's first obstacle is to align it and then make sure these things are working together. And then I think understanding who their client is.
Yes.
Never losing sight about who their client is, mm-hmm. what's their problem, mm-hmm. what's their problem they're trying to solve, not like what's your problem. What's the problem they're trying to solve?
Yeah.
And then working towards that. And I think it's so easy to lose sight about who that client is at any time. Because especially when you're working with multiple clients, mm-hmm. Our clients of CPoint, it's easy to like, okay, we're switching to insurance. Oh, we're switching to banks. Oh, like, what's the client? And then you need to remember, not just in general, who's the client of a bank? Somebody that has money. Mm-hmm. Well, no, but who are they specifically marketing to in this campaign?
Yeah.
Is it younger people?
Yeah.
Is it older people? Is it retirees? And what are the problems that demographic has? What are the opinions of that demographic mm-hmm. towards banking mm-hmm. or this style of banking? So if you're doing online banking and you're marketing towards an older crowd, they'll have a different idea about maybe putting their information into an online bank where they've never been into a brick and mortar store
Yeah.
of this brand versus a young person.
So true.
So if you forget who you're marketing to in this campaign, then it's very likely to fall flat.
Let us move on to, do you have anything, what's in your chat? Anything going on in your chat?
To be fair, we don't do a script for this show, evidently.
We don't believe in it.
I know people aren't going to believe
Things
that.
Things are going better.
I got distracted. I was hanging out with Bill last night, and we started talking about some pretty intense things, and I got distracted, and I forgot to look this up. Okay.
I can start.
Please.
Okay. Recently, I've been using it to break down some of my favorite lyrics.
Oh, interesting.
I very much love music and I love lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And
the story behind the lyrics.
Yeah, I love.
Do you want to know what the artist was thinking about and dealing with when they did it?
So some like lore behind some of my favorite bands is like them either fighting with each other and then writing songs about it, or fighting with other bands and writing.
It's almost always fights and love. Those are like the big things.
So
right?
like some of my favorite bands like have just like these like fights with each other and then write hate songs about each other. Or so like the current one is Fall Out Boy went through this time where they like two bandmates like were going through a bad time of like being really mad at each other. So they wrote a whole album where they were just like writing songs about being mad at each other. And I love that album.
And you like that.
I was like, okay, so which songs on this album and like what does it mean? And so one of them was married to Ashley Simpson for a time. And I was like, I think she cheated on him. And so some of the lyrics are about like her cheating on him. Anyway, I was like, break this down for me, chat. Who cheated on who and why are we mad at each other? And is that what this song is about? Chat broke it down for me. So yeah, that's the latest in my chat.
Interesting. So to stick with the lyrics and understanding lyrics, there's a do you remember get to know Kevin?
That you love Dave Matthews?
Why did you that? Like and subscribe. So yeah, he has a song. It's not a popular song, and some people would say none of his songs are popular. How dare you? How dare you?
I wonder if I know it.
No, it's called Old Dirt Hill.
I don't know it.
No, it's a very it's just a little melody.
Cut.
It's a little melody, like a little.
No lyrics?
No, there's lyrics. Yeah,
okay.
But it's like an acoustic song that you play. Okay. Just for true.
Again,
fans.
I dated somebody who was deep into Dave Matthews, so you remember.
You had a keeper there.
I didn't.
Let's not get into that. Well, our opinions differ of this gentleman, this scholarly gentleman. And so one day somebody asked him, like, "Oh, this song's about about a kid riding his bike down the old dirt hill and like smoking under the railroad bridge and like little kid stuff, like in the country, that sort of depicting that old folksy kind of thing." And somebody's like, "Oh, is that song about you?" He's like, "No, that song's nothing to do with me." And then he's like thinking about it, and later on he goes, "Oh yeah, that song's all about me." So I think oftentimes artists that are honest will write music, lyrics, and it's poetic and it's a beautiful story, and it was inspired from somewhere out, the muse, and they won't know right away what the song's about. And maybe it comes to them later, or maybe it doesn't. Like sometimes it's about a relationship with their mom.
Yeah.
And they didn't realize that. Bono had a story about that recently on a podcast.
Really?
Where he talked about a song that he didn't realize was about his mom. It was about relationships or something. I can't remember the song, but it wasn't about his mom. And he didn't know. And then he realized it was about his mom. And I think, if I remember how the story went, he happened to be writing it in a house next to the cemetery where his mom was buried.
Weird. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Or subconscious?
Subconscious. So anyway, the point is, I think a lot of times artists write songs. They feel somewhat general to them, poetic and general, but obviously it's drawing on things that they're not really identifying with at the time. And I think that those are the best songs, in my opinion, because those songs allow us to put our interpretation of our emotions and our life experience layer it on top of that song.
That's why I'm sometimes afraid to look up lyrics, because I'm like, is this going to ruin it for me? But kind of like Benny and the Jets, I just looked that up and I was like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was about at all. You should look that up. Is that what's the latest in your chat?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was just riffing off of what you were talking about.
Okay.
Latest. I mean, I delete so many of my chats.
Really?
For storage
You're
reasons.
A deleter.
Yeah.
You can archive them,
I delete them for store. If it's just like a one-off conversation, like a one-off question or looking something up.
Does it get mad at you for having too much because it's a free version?
No, I don't have the free version. I have the $20 a month version.
So then why do you care about storage?
No, it's not unlimited. Well, it didn't used to be unlimited storage because at some point I got to the point where it said memory full.
Even with the paid version?
With the $20 version.
I have $20 version. Mine goes back for a year. I don't delete anything.
Maybe because I spend part of the year outside of the country, the paid version outside of the country might have less memory. Because there are differences. Like they'll release things.
I'm gonna ask Chad about this later.
They release versions of it to the U.S. market that aren't immediately available to international markets.
Interesting.
Even though I have the paid version.
That's weird.
Okay. So we rented a Model 3 Tesla to drive up here.
Yep.
I'd never driven one before. Yeah. And then it occurred to me, I looked up like charging stations, whatever, to make sure we could get here without running out of electricity. Mm-hmm. And it looked a piece of cake. And then I realized like, oh, Tesla has its own style charger. I didn't realize that. Mm-hmm. And then I realized like, oh, all these charging stations that I thought were going to be available aren't available. So then I had to figure out, are there adapters that I have that I can use? So I looked that up and it's like, no.
Okay.
You don't have any of those adapters.
Okay.
You need to find a Tesla. So that's a very boring thing.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up with get to know the team member. Quick question for you, and I think you can do this one, okay? So.
Why wouldn't I be able to do this one?
I think you can get the answer.
Oh, see, I don't like that pressure. That's like.
Okay,
now
just give it a go.
Now I'm going to feel dumb.
Okay, so here's the question. Which team member.
I don't want this to end.
We can do it again. We'll do it again.
Like right after?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to run out of time. Kevin,
one time,
squirrel, focus.
One time I was at Disneyland the week before Thanksgiving. It was It was so amazing. It's Disney World, full disclosure, Disney World. First time there, week before Thanksgiving, best time ever to visit Disney World. Great weather, nobody's there. We get on our favorite roller coaster. We get off of it, or we're about to get off of it, and the guy's like, "You want to go again?" Because there's nobody in line. Amazing. Imagine. And it wasn't like a hallucinogenic dream. No, it wasn't a fever dream. It was real.
Which team member?
Go ahead.
Which this is an exciting one. Which two team members met each other long ago before working at Sea Point when they were doing dance together?
Oh, doing dance together? Mm-hmm. Well, it has to be Deb. If this is not Deb, you're like trolling me.
Okay.
But it has to be two people.
These two people met long before they worked together at Sea Point.
Okay.
Because they were doing dance together.
Is Deb one?
Yes.
Who else? Anna Lynn was goth. Goth. They don't dance. At least not in that kind of way. You do dances, but they're more like ritualistic. I've been to Renaissance fairs. I know what's up.
Oh, we're gonna run out of time.
Okay. Oh, in my heart of hearts, I wish it were Bill. And I wish it was like ballet class. But I don't think it is. I'm just trying to think like age appropriate, like who's the right age that they would both be doing dance. I took gymnastics as an adult.
I love that fact.
I'm really good. Like I have a natural skill.
Dang it, Kevin. Edit
that out for a future episode. Okay. I have 8 minutes to come up with a second person. I'm going to take it all. Is there another question after this that I need to like save 8 minutes?
We're going to end this episode after this. We're going to get lunch.
Could it be Anna? It would need to be somebody that's from the same area, so it has to be not a remotie, and somebody that currently works here. Anna, I feel like she's too young to have been in the same class, unless Deb was like teaching the class. Nope, I'm going to go with somebody else. Tim. would never dance. And you know why, Tim. You know why.
I'm going to pee my pants.
Erica, no, same thing, age. Unless it was, again, were they co-dancers?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't like teacher-student thing.
Yes.
Maddie, same thing, different generation. Can we name off all the locals? Maybe it's like a local I don't work with very often.
You pull up the chat.
I'm going to go with, and you were from here in Kittery, and Deb's not really from here.
So there's Bill, Amanda, Anna, Anna Lynn, Courtney, Deb, Erica.
Bill, I'm going to go with Amanda.
No.
I didn't know Amanda was in the running.
Christy, Maddie, Tim, Vanessa, Vicky are the locals.
Oh, Vicky. Vicky and Deb.
No.
Christina and Deb.
She's in Georgia.
Well, not always. Like when she was a little girl, she was
Oh, that's
here.
a good point. No.
Thank you. Thank you. See? You see how they talk to me here? I mean, you ask my opinion and then you just belittle me.
Oh my God, we have like 3 minutes left.
Can I give you?
Well, first of all, I've already guessed, so
If it was as an adult classes, there's no age limit, so it doesn't have to be.
oh, it could be somebody your age. Anna. I'm gonna go with Anna.
No.
Well, then I don't want to just like guess everybody, because that's not the game. Like it's like you get 3 yeses. It's like baseball.
This was a good question then.
It's a good question. So, but now you just tell me, and I go, oh, I'll do the surprise face.
Do you want me to tell you?
Obviously, I took my 3 or 14 guesses, and I got them all wrong.
Okay. It was me.
Didn't I guess you?
No.
No, you said.
Oh, that's right. You because you were a local. I said because you were. I made a. You're right.
You dismissed me so fast.
Never underestimate Christy. So you didn't know each other from here, and you took a dance course together. I could totally see you being in a dance class, by the way.
You did not guess me. You didn't.
I know, but I just thought for geographic reasons, because I was thinking as a child, like you weren't in the same region as her. Like she lived in a different state.
Oh.
Not far, but still a different. Right, but yeah, okay. I apologize. I didn't intentionally underestimate you. I just misjudged the situation.
Okay, yeah. Deb and I danced together
Still BFFs?
years and years ago. And then we reunited at Sea Point Digital. What, 10 years ago?
12 years ago. Haley was a baby. It was like
That long ago? 12 years ago.
taught for 9.
2013.
No, it was like
2014. Anyway,
That's a great fact. So you and Deb
we're dancers
were
together.
dancers,
Had it
tiny
for a
dancers.
time.
And what kind of dancing were you focusing on?
We were in a
Hip-hop?
lyrical class together.
Lyrical? What's that?
Lyrical.
Could you
It's-
demonstrate?
It's a type of ballet.
Maybe you could demonstrate, the
No,
two
thank
of you.
That's the end of this episode. We're out of time, and
Okay.
we need to get lunch.
We're
Thanks
not
for being
quite-
here, Kevin
We're
Burns.
not quite out of time.
Oh my
This is a little, this is just a pet peeve of mine with dancers that they take courses. Sometimes they even teach courses. But they're sort of like, they have a certain inhibition to demonstrating their dancing abilities publicly. I know, but I'm looking at like Bill's dad's art on the wall.
Uh-huh.
It's not a show pony, but when you have a skill and an ability that people would like to enjoy, it's an art. Like you want to display your art.
I'm going to let him monologue us on the
But
way
wouldn't
out
you?
here.
Isn't that fair? Erica, help me out here. Like imagine writing a book and never releasing it. Like this is meant for the public.
that I danced. But I'm not like ready to go like.
Well, you can practice in the bathroom first.
Wave goodbye, Kevin.
Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, Mom.
It's the end.
No, it's not. There's more.
There's always more.
Don't be sad. You can catch our full video interviews on our YouTube channel. Come find us.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends so that we're not sad.
And follow us on TikTok.
And Instagram.
It'll make your day happier, promise.
And we'll know if you do. Until next time.